The biggest names in the Democratic Party have taken the stage at the convention to talk about Hillary Clinton, and tonight she took the stage herself and in the process dropped a few political hammers on her Republican rival, Donald Trump.
A man you can bait with a tweet is not a man we can trust with nuclear weapons.
And with more on the acceptance speech, let's bring in 13 Action News political analyst Jon Ralston. Jon, what's your take on it?
Well, I actually thought that line we just showed was the best line of the speech. Listen, Hillary Clinton's not a great speaker. She was not going to be as good as President Obama or Michelle Obama, probably not even as good as Joe Biden. Listen, I thought the speech was just an average speech. I don't think it was very memorable at all. There are a lot of people commenting now on television and on social media saying she did what she needed to do, that she decided to send the message to Trump voters: you can come to me. You don't have to be scared. We're not operating on fear. We're going to be stronger together. She tried to appeal to the Bernie voters very briefly. They were jeering her throughout the speech, though, so much so that her supporters had to yell over them, doing Hillary chants throughout. So that must have been distracting for the presidential nominee.
It's got to be a little bit of a tough way to ride that fence, because you want the Trump people from the right, the Sanders people from the left, and Bernie, through the course of the primaries, pushed Hillary pretty far to the left. And
indeed, the platform, which of course no one pays attention to except for people like us, right, is very, very liberal, maybe the most liberal platform in history. But I just think we in the media, especially people like me who do this 24/7 and have no life, Steve, we micro look at this stuff and then don't step back and say, wait a second, 2 weeks from now, you and I are going to be sitting in these same chairs, not talking about the speeches, not talking about who had the best rhetoric. We're going to be talking about where the race is and what the issues are then. You know, the issue for Hillary Clinton is, how does she come out of this convention overall? I think at the convention went much better for her in general, much better choreography than the Republican convention. Will she get a bounce out of it? I think the race nationally is going to be close when the first polls are taken next week. Then we can get beyond all of this pomp and circumstance.
Can't wait.
Yeah, me neither.
Get down to the nitty-gritty.
Exactly.
Thanks, Jon.